Hi. So I like to try and make videos that aren't like generally copying other people, but when I do, I reference them as I've mentioned. And the whole thing that has been really like recently, like the past day or whatever, it's been about Titanic Sinclair's tweets in Mexico. Um, and that's basically been all over like social media. Well, in the Poppy and Marzabo realm. Um, And I mean, realistically, I should cover it, but it's been covered by Repzilla, and people are like tweeting about it and stuff. And there isn't anything else I can bring to the table. I'd just be trying to get views, basically, or something. If I did that, and that's not what I'm about. I want to bring a question up that may or may not be needed to be brought up. I want to talk about whether or not Poppy will continue without Titanic Sinclair. So basically, um, so it's not a given, obviously, because the court case hasn't happened or whatever. But I think that Titanic Sinclair is in a lot more trouble than Poppy is. Which means that Titanic Sinclair will probably get in more trouble than Poppy. But will that mean the end of the project, or will Poppy keep going? I don't know. She could probably do her own videos, or will she continue the character? I don't know. That's why I kind of want to discuss, because I think it's an interesting point to raise, especially in this at this moment in time. So, can Poppy actually make music and videos and such herself? Well, yes, she can. They may not be the same quality, but considering what she's been doing for the past couple of years, I think she certainly has the ability. And she could always get a different director, although that might not work, because I think Sinclair might have the copyright to the project, but she's a character, so I don't know. Will she go back to being Moriah? So, will she continue the project, or will she go back to her old self? So, they have so Poppy's made a second album, that's clear, that's been, I was going to say illustrated, but that's been said. So the second album's going to happen regardless. I think that even if Marzarko just fully wins the lawsuit or whatever, the second album will come out. And it looks like that could be kind of it. But will Poppy go back to being Moriah and give up the project? Well, I think that if she did, she could do something. She could be semi-successful if she wanted to. She could go back to doing vlogs and #dinosaur and all that kind of stuff, and I think that would work. Although there's obviously going to be people who dislike her, there's going to be actually people who, if she separates from Poppy and Moriah, if she separates the two, and then like if people find Poppy and they're like, oh, where is she now? And then they find Moriah, then that could be good for her, because they will probably just completely miss the lawsuit and just like her for her content, which could be good for her potentially. She is talented, and she has a lot going for her if she wants to. But I think it's time that the Poppy project finishes. And of course, the YouTube Red series, I think, is obviously done. I called that early. And yeah, I mean, who really knows? But yeah, so hopefully Poppy will go back to being Moriah, and then she might do original music there and be herself and stuff. I mean, it doesn't matter if she talks about Titanic and what has and hasn't happened and blah blah blah. There's probably a agreement or something that she's not allowed to or whatever. But I hope that she's successful in whatever she does, though, because I think that art-wise and such, I think that she has talent and her voice is great. She could she could do well singing, even if she doesn't like chart or whatever. You don't have to chart to change someone's life. I didn't really have a whole thing about what I was going to talk about today, but hopefully that makes some sort of sense. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. We're trying to get to 1.2k at the moment. And yeah, so subscribe if you're new, hit the notification bell if you don't want to miss an upload, and leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And I'll see you tomorrow. I don't actually usually do daily uploads, but because of what's been happening, that's kind of what I've been doing. But yeah.